Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 and also FM 95.3 in beautiful Brownsville, Tennessee. And also joining us on News Talk 101.5 in Jackson. And here he is, veteran of 34 years with a commercial appeal, your host, Larry Ray.
We have found a new niche for John Gordon of Avery. He does not know
You're like an MC or something now, I guess.
You do. I think you're probably on your way to the Miss America contest.
Here she is.
No, that's all right. Don't sing. I didn't say sing.
Yeah, I'm not very good.
No. Hey, great segment right before this with John filling in, because I'm so proud of what Avery has accomplished, and I'm also proud of the Prime One Camo. So we had a little camo going back and forth there and everything. But it kind of leads into our next one, because Quality Deer Management Association, boy, what a great organization that has been out there on the forefront for us deer hunters. And, yes, I am a deer hunter. I am a passionate deer hunter. I no longer hunt 20 feet in the air. I went down to 10, and now I'm on the ground. So that's and I see a lot better and things along that line, because I have been equipped with wonderful camo. I can wear any one I want, and I feel comfortable. And I am going to I'm just about convinced my wife, John, I am going to buy that Mississippi license. Okay?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Finally, Larry. I mean,
yeah. I'm going to get
it's been a while.
I'm going to get Arkansas and Mississippi both, and then that means I got to use it. You know, it's not just going to go up on my wall. So if I bring Wong down there with me, he'll cook, and I don't know. We'll put him out in the
y'all come and we'll get after some of those white geese.
That's what I want to do. Okay. Hey, let's talk deer hunting right now. Let's just talk deer in itself, and we're happy to have a young man who grew up in this area, originally from my home area, Little Rock, but learned to hunt when he was with his grandfather and his dad up in northeast Arkansas, and I think he's been the regional director, which is regional director Region 7 for the Quality Deer Management Association. That includes Arkansas, Kentucky, Southern Missouri, and Tennessee, and that's Justin Lawson. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, Larry.
Good. Always good to have you. And, Justin, I know that we can talk quality deer management, and we will to some extent, but you guys do have an event coming up Tuesday at the Agri Center, where for the next 3 days I think that I'm camping out. But what's happening Tuesday at the Agri Center?
We're going to have our 7th annual
Wolf
River Branch Banquet. Yeah,
that
it's
seems
hard
like
to believe.
Yesterday.
Yeah, no,
you came in here. Yeah,
it goes by quick.
It does.
But we're going to be having that. Doors open up at 6:00, and we'll have Corky's Barbecue catering, which is always good.
Always good.
Yeah.
All right, Shelby, you can't have it now. All right, okay. we talk food a lot on this show.
Ron will definitely have to be there.
Ron will. He hears that. Ron will be there. You know, he don't know what QDMA is. You know, he thinks that's some kind of Oriental word. You know, but all right. So it's Tuesday night. Doors open at 6, and it's the Wolf
River Branch QDMA.
Okay, and when you say Wolf River Branch, that is that a chapter?
That's a chapter. That's what we call our branches.
So is that our local chapter?
That's our local one. Yes.
Okay. Now your area covers you got a pretty big territory.
Yeah, it's a big area.
Yeah, so do you have those? Do you try to have these events at certain times?
Yeah, usually spring and fall is banquet season. I've got one in Jackson, Tennessee next week too.
Okay.
At the fairgrounds.
Okay.
So
that's going on.
Yeah.
So, but Tuesday night you'll be what's going to happen Tuesday night?
We're going to have we'll have live auction and silent auction and raffles and all that good stuff. We'll have some guns and merchandise and
that sounds good.
A little bit of a short presentation. This is our 30th anniversary as an organization.
Is it really?
So this is a big year for us.
Okay.
So we're going to be talking about that, and then probably recognizing we got the Houston High School trap team. Some of them are coming. We sponsored some of their, with the money we raised last year, sponsored their event. So they're going to be there. So we're going to honor them as well. And
great, and so many kids are involved in that sport and everything. A lot of folks say, well, I've heard the QDMA. I've heard that, But tell our listeners out there that may not be familiar, what is the Quality Deer Management Association?
Quality Deer Management Association, our mission statement is to ensure the future of white-tailed deer, wildlife habitat, and our hunting heritage. Those are our three main focuses. There's a lot of misconceptions about QDM philosophy. A lot of people think, you're about shooting all the does and just shooting big bucks. Well, it's really shooting an adequate number of does.
Okay.
For whether you've
heard that other part then.
Yeah, and then we like to let older bucks get to that older age class, but overall, I mean, it depends on the habitat that you have. I mean, some properties can sustain more deer than others, and so it's just making sure you kill an accurate, accurate number of does for the carrying capacity for that property.
All right. Well, there's a subject that's been very popular here lately. There's a new 3-day season coming up in Tennessee,
I'm familiar with
and I want to ask John a little bit about that because I've talked to him. It's the Velvet Deer Hunt, August 24th through 26th in Tennessee, which you can only shoot an antlered deer because it's going to be in velvet. I just saw one Wednesday, a 12-point at Shelby Farms. It was unbelievable.
Oh wow!
So, what's your take on that hunt?
I mean, there's a lot of people that are excited about it. From an organization standpoint, we do have some states where you can kill velvet bucks, Kentucky being one of them.
Kentucky's one of them.
South Carolina,
and that's your territory.
Kentucky.
Yeah,
Kentucky. That's a big, So I don't. Only thing is just making sure there's processors out there that would be able to accommodate. They're just during that 3 days, and when a lot of them don't open up till September when the regular season comes in. But I think there's a lot of excitement about it. In there.
Do you bow hunt?
I do.
So are you going to be out there that
I actually have a banquet in southern Missouri that weekend. And
just happen to have one.
Yeah, just happen to have one. I might get to go out Friday, possibly. So.
All right, John Gordon, I know you're a waterfowl hunter, but you are an outdoorsman and a hunter, too.
I do hunt whitetail as well.
Yeah, so tell us your take on the velvet hunt. Now we have the QDM man right here sitting with us. What's your take on it?
I think it would be great. Just some more opportunities. You look at the deer populations in the South over the last 20, 30 years.
Justin does that a lot,
right? And they've exploded. I mean, let's just it's just really a testament to what groups like yours have done, Justin. It just so I mean, it just opens up for more opportunities, for harvest.
True.
And, they're out there. I mean, the white-tailed deer, I mean, it flourishes. They live in people's backyards pretty much,
sure
so they can go all over the place. I mean, I wish the bobwhite quail could survive like that, but they can't. But so anything like this where you get more opportunity to harvest animals, mature animals, it's a great idea.
I think and like you kind of hit the nail on the head is just the opportunity. Just recently, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service did a survey last year showing that we have lost 2 million hunters in the last 5 years in the ranks of hunting.
Yeah.
The baby boomers are falling out of those ranks pretty rapidly and will so continue. So anytime we can have opportunities to get more people out in the woods, we want to do that.
Well, I'm going to be out there, but I'm not sure I'm going to take my crossbow. I might just go out there to see what I see and be ready for my rest of the season type thing if I'm ready. But, again, we got Justin Lawson here. He is the Region 7 Director for the Quality Deer Management. And I know that I didn't realize this is the 30th anniversary. You guys got 50,000 members in 50 states, and I did not realize that.
Canada's kind of going strong for us right now.
I count 50 states includes most of all of us, right?
Yeah. And but Canada's doing well. We've got a regional director that works up there. He's in the same position I am. He does a little different work, but we're doing good up there.
So, are you on the road a lot?
I am. Spring and fall, I travel quite a bit, but I'm usually not gone more than a couple of days at a time. But
so the job itself, I know we talked about your previous life in another field, and so to speak. Well, that's no pun intended, another field. But he was in the yard business. But anyway, is this a job that you relish? I mean,
this is I absolutely did not believe I could find a job that I love as much as this. It's really a lifestyle. It's not a job. It's a lifestyle.
And you've been in this position how long?
6.5 years.
6.5 years. So you realized it also that some people will disagree with some of the tactics that and they don't really understand. I think a lot of times they look at you guys as coming in and you're just I want to get away with this and don't do this and don't kill this many does and things along that line. So if you had to describe what your job description is, what would it be?
Well, my job description is primarily fundraising with my local branches, our chapters throughout those states, those 4 states, and also help just facilitate educational events and youth hunts. We put on a big military youth hunt in Kentucky every year. We have about 50-something kids every year. So just facilitating those type of programs with those groups.
Give me that that literature right there about this big event. So that's what we wanted to get out to you folks. It's the Quality Deer Management Association Wolf River Branch, a 7th annual Sportsman's Night Out, guns, bows, home decor. Oh, somebody needs to come to my home. Trail cameras, which I need, blinds, and more. And they'll have live auctions. They'll have silent auction. I've always wanted one of these events to have a dead auction, because that would really go along with all the other ones, But that's Tuesday night. I don't know why I said that, but I did. Tuesday night, 6 p.m. At the Agri Center International. It is in the C Wing. Tickets now. You can
get them online at qdma.com and then click on attend an event and scroll down to Wolf River Branch, or you can get them at the door.
And what I really like, youth 17 and under are what?
Free.
But
we're going to give them a Rack Pack membership as well to our youth program.
Really?
Yep.
Wonderful event. So the youth 17 and under free. Single tickets $45, $65 for a couple. Sponsors still available?
Yep.
Too?
Sponsors. Yep.
And sponsor couple. Well, Justin, thank you. Put this on your list. We've been telling everybody to go to Hot Springs this weekend. Tuesday night, drive over to the Agri Center. You can't miss it. It's right there by the butcher shop with all the big Delta Fair signed up there and everything like that. That's Tuesday night at the Agri Center. Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, thank you,
Larry.
Larry. Appreciate
studio. I know it's early on Saturday, but thank you a lot, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Stay
Appreciate
in touch. All right, we're going to take a break. Going to close it out. One more John Gordon introduction, and he's God, look at him over there. He's working out right now. He's moving his. Oh, golly. I wish we had a podcast. All right, we'll be right back.